and fracture under the immense pressure hauling her upright. The salvage engineers couldn't be sure until they began teasing her from the rocks. This was like poking a sleeping giant. She creaked, groaned, and she resisted, and then finally relented. It was all painfully slow, but successful. The expanding dirt line just above the water was the visible sign the rotation of the cruise liner was going to plan. The operation, called parbuckling, involves an underwater platform built to create a stable base. Metal tanks called sponsons have been welded to one side of the ship. Steel cables are being used to slowly shift the Costa Concordia off the underwater reef, and helped by the weight of the metal tanks will slowly pull the vessel upright. Once she's vertical, tanks will be put on the other side as well. Both sides will be filled with water to give stability. Eventually, they'll be drained of water so that the tanks act as buoyancy aids, lifting the ship and allowing her to be towed away. There's been a concern throughout all of this over environmental pollution, not from fuel which has been emptied from the vessel, but from water swirling around for 20 months in amongst the ship's supplies. The list includes 18,000 bottles of wine, 14,000 packets of cigarettes, and no less than 16,700 tea bags. More than 4,000 passengers were on board when the Costa Concordia ran aground. Captain Francesco Schettino had sailed near the island of Giglio as a salute to locals and got too close. He's currently on trial, accused of multiple counts of manslaughter, which he denies. Searches in and around the wreckage recovered the bodies of 30 people. 2 remain missing. The luxury cruise liner that ran aground is a subject of fascination in Tuscany and far beyond. For 20 months she's lain rusting, listing, and representing an infamous tragedy at sea. After the disaster on these shores, this looks like triumph, though in the tale of the Costa Concordia, everything is relative. James Matthews, Sky News, on the island of Giglio.